I'm Joan Epler. Please join with Dr. Gary Epler, Harvard Medical School. Dr. Epler recently discovered a new life philosophy. How did you get started?
I'm Dr. Gary Epler. I explored the idea of know yourself, which was inscribed in granite 3,400 years ago. I learned that knowing who you are gives you freedom to be yourself with no comparison to others and not always trying to be like anyone else. You're happier, more productive, and a better person. But I didn't know how to learn how to become your true self until I read about some new brain science that showed me there are several major independent brain regions, and they don't communicate with each other, and you can only think from one region at a time.
How did this help?
Knowing who you are, it's too general, and it's not useful. People are all types of people throughout the day. They're teachers, students, husbands, wives, friends. Knowing this new brain science, though, we can know who we are by adding 3 words that will change the world, moment by moment.
You're right. You can know who you are moment by moment because you can know what brain region you're in.
That's right. There are 3 brain regions you can be in moment by moment. There's the amygdala. It's the anger center. The cingulate. It's the self-thinking stress center. And the accumbens. It's the addiction center.
I don't think I want to be in any of those places.
You're right. Like you, I definitely don't want to be in any of those regions. Now we're starting to build this philosophy of knowing who you are moment by moment. You don't want to think from your head brain. Think from the heart, not from the head. The function of the amygdala and cingulate is to save your life in a life-threatening situation, not for being angry or thinking about yourself. Anger and stress from thinking about yourself have been learned since childhood, and you need to learn how to bypass these actions.
How do you stop thinking from these bad regions?
Additional new brain science has shown neurological tissue with decision-making capability and feelings in 2 other places in the body, the heart and the abdominal organ system. We've known about this for centuries. For example, phrases such as listen to your heart or having a gut reaction. So, expanding this philosophy shows there are 4 places you can be moment by moment. Your head brain, your heart, your belly brain, and a 4th place is the mind, which is outside the body. Remember, you can only be in one place at a time.
Let's go back to the heart. What do you mean, think from the heart?
The function of the heart is to keep itself healthy. The heart will do anything it can to keep healthy. And of course, this keeps our bodies healthy. This is with feelings and decision making. The feelings include kindness, empathy, giving, and appreciation. All of these feelings provide a healthy outcome for you and for others. And these feelings can be transmitted outside the body. Listen to your heart for important decisions, and you'll receive a single answer that is best for your health and best for your life. For example, you have a new job offer with a big title, lots of money, and prestige. Thinking from the brain will give you hours and hours of conflicting answers. Not from the heart. There will be one clear answer, the right answer for your health.
Instead of thinking from your head with anger and thinking about yourself, think from the heart with kindness and giving.
That's the idea. Bypass the anger center and the self-thinking stress center, eliminating anger and stress.
Sounds good. How do you bypass these 2 brain centers?
Try this. Something triggers your anger center. someone yells at you, offends you, or makes you feel bad about yourself, realize they're the ones that are angry, not you. Use empathy from the heart. Don't react from your head. Respond from your heart by listening and moving on. Over time, this will become an automatic response.
How do you bypass the self-thinking stress center?
Now, this is a bigger region and a little bit more difficult, but it can be done. You trigger the stress center by thinking about yourself, with self-pity, resentment, jealousy, or even retaliation. You can't turn it off. Think from the heart with feelings of being kind to yourself, self-compassion, and giving. Try being creative. Use your mind. Eliminate the thinking from the stress center.
Think from the heart, not from the head. What about the belly brain you mentioned?
Take advantage of your belly brain for healthy nutrition and even for risk management. Listen to your belly brain for eating the right foods in the right amount at the right time. This will result in eating foods with no added sugar, no added salt, and no processed omega-6 fats. Do you have a decision about a potential risky situation? Listen to the belly brain for the right answer.
Listen to the belly brain for healthy nutrition and help you avoid the risky situations. What about the mind? The fourth place you can be moment by moment.
This is the most dramatic place to be. Need to solve a problem? Need to help someone? Need to make a new discovery? Use the mind. The mind is outside the body, and its major function is creativity. You're feeling low or out of energy? Use the mind. The feelings associated with the mind include serenity, total calmness, and unconditional love. To use creativity and feelings, you need to be in the alpha brainwave state. This is daydreaming, either by traditional eyes closed, cross-legged meditation, or eyes open while on a treadmill or an elliptical, going for a hike or a long swim. Eventually, learn to be in the alpha brainwave state spontaneously, to use the mind on an as-needed basis.
The mind is amazing. It's for creativity and the feelings of calmness and unconditional love. Considering the function and feelings associated with the heart, the belly brain, and the mind, what is the function of the head brain?
The function now of the head brain is to improve our lives. Financially, not too much, not too little, and socially, with positive social interaction and 3 to 5 close personal relationships. The brain does this by implementing the responses from the heart, the belly brain, and the mind.
Do you have any closing comments about the Eplerian philosophy?
Know who you are moment by moment. You can know who you are moment by moment because there are 4 places you can be, and you can only be in one place at a time. You can be in your head brain, in your heart to stay healthy, in your belly brain to protect you, and in your mind for creativity. Learn to eliminate being in the unhealthy brain regions, that anger center, that self-thinking stress center, and, of course, the addiction center. Learn the function and feelings of the heart. Learn to listen to the nutrition and risk-benefit advice from the belly brain. Learn how to use creativity and the feelings of total calmness, peace, and unconditional love from the mind. This is a new way of life for extraordinary living.
This is Joan Epler and Dr. Gary Epler, closing Season 1 of the Good Thoughts podcast. Best wishes for good health and continued success.